Good morning, dear students. Last topic, I have completed how to measure length accurately with a meter scale. Now in this topic, I will teach you sources of error in measuring length. Sources of error in measuring length. Error due to thickness of the scale. Error, how can error come? Due to the thickness of the scale. As the wooden meter scale has some thickness, we may make an error if we do not place the eye the correct position. If the eye is placed in position A, the reading is 7.7 centimeter, and when the eye is at position C, the reading is 7.5 centimeter. However, both the above readings are wrong as illustrated in figure 10.13. You can see in the diagram, wrong 7.7, right 7.6, wrong 7.5 centimeter. These two 7.7 centimeter and this 7.5 centimeter, these two are the wrong, and this is the right 7.6 centimeter. So error due to the thickness of the scale. If the eye is placed in position A and the reading is 7.7, and if eye is put in the position as A, then reading is the 7.7, if B then 7.6, and if C then 7.5. The correct position of the eye is B, which is vertically above the end of the wooden block. The correct length of the wooden block is 7 point. This length of this wooden block is 7.6 centimeter. For more accurate reading, the meter scale should be placed along its edge as illustrated in figure 10.13. As you can see in the diagram, it is placed like this from 0 readings and till here. So you can clearly see in the diagram. Alternately, to reduce the above error, a meter scale with the marked end beveled or tapered should be used as illustrated in figure 10.14. Error due to wrong placement of the scale. If scale is not placed properly, then also error can come. When the scale is placed parallel to the length of the block to be measured, then this is the correct placement of the scale. Figure 10.15 shows the correct placement of scale and the length is 5 centimeter. When the scale is placed in such a way that it make an angle with the length of the block to be measured, then it is wrong placement of the scale. 10.16 shows a wrong placement of the scale and the length reading on the scale is 5.2 centimeter. Easily you can see in the diagram. First one is the 10.14. This one you can see, this is the correct placement. This is the correct placement of scale. You can see in the diagram, this is the correct placement of scale and this is the wrong placement. If we have to keep like this, then this is the wrong placement. If we will not keep the scale properly, then what is the reading will come? It will wrong. Now come to the how we will take the length of a curved line. How we will take the length of a curved line. So by this activity we will understand. To measure the length of a curved line. To measure the length of a curved line. How we can take the length of a curved line? You can see in the diagram how we will take the length. So what are the materials needed? Materials needed: white sheet of paper on which a curved line is drawn. First we will take the white sheet of paper and in that sheet you will draw a line like this, and then a thin and strong cotton thread. Then you will take the cotton thread and about 10 common pins. Then you will take the 10 common pins, a scale or half meter rod. You will take the scale or half meter rod, a drawing board or foam board. First, what you will do? Method: fix common pins on the sharp turnings of the curved line. Here, just like here, here we will put the pin, here we will put the pin, and this point and this point we will put the common pins. Then you can see in the diagram easily. First they will put common pin here, then here, then here at point C, then D, then E, then F, and this is the cotton thread. Fix common pins on the sharp turnings of the curved line in figure 10.17, A, B, C, D, E, F. First here, then here, then here, 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 then etc. are the pins fixed on the curved line. Now tie a knot with cotton thread at the common pin A, and here tie a knot. Then using fingers of both hands, move the thread along the curved line such as it goes around pins B, then C, then D, then E, then F, etc. First we will take the measurement here till here, then here, then here, then here. Measurement of curved line. How we will take the measurement of curved line? Then care should be taken that the thread is neither too tight nor too loose. If you will put this loose, this thread, then it will not come accurate position, then you cannot take. When moved along the curved line, when the thread reaches the extreme end of the curved line, cut it from that point, then remove the thread from A and then place it straight along the length of a half meter scale. The length of the thread is equal to the length of the curved line. Then you will take this thread and you will straight it and then put a scale or half meter rod. Then you can take the easily you can measure the distance. How is the not distance, what is the length of a curved line. So by this activity we seen that how we will measure the length of a curved line using a thread. And in this second activity you will see activity 4, to measure the length of a curved line using a divider. And how you will take the length of a curved line? By using divider. Materials required: white sheet of paper on which a curved line is drawn, a divider from a geometry box. You can see this is the curved line and then this is the divider, and open the arms of the divider like this and such that the distance between its 2 points is 4 millimeter, like this. First you will take the distance between A and B, then B and C, then C and D, D, E, E, F, G, H. Then place the pointed needle of one arm at point A of the curved line. Now place the pointed needle of the other arm on the line, say at point B, here to here point. First you will open its arm, then you will keep it here and here. Then go on moving the divider along the curved line to its point C, D, E, F, etc. Count the number of times, how many times you kept here. Then number of times the divider has to be taken along the curved line to cover its entire length, how many times it put it here. Then entire length. In the present case the divider has moved 5 times. If in this case divider is moved 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. A to F is 5 times. 5 this is the 5 times, because 1 2 3 4 5 till here, F5 and 4 millimeter length of this A to B is the 4. Then 5 into 4 is equal to 20 millimeter. So we can know that what is the length of curved line, 20 millimeter. Measure the distance F and G by adjusting the arms of the divider. This is too short length, so adjust this arm and let us assume that it is 3 millimeter. So thus total length of the curved line is 20 plus 3 is equal to 23 millimeter. So this is the activity. I think all of you understood activity 3 and 4.